Alright, so I have a problem that I need to discuss. Basically, it's cold out, and instead of like going outside and being active because it's fucking negative 12 degrees in November, you don't really get to do a lot besides sit in your dorm room and just chill. And I think we all know that I'm a bit of a gamer already, but I feel like I've taken it to an entirely new level in college, and I'm not exactly sure that's a good thing. So, I'm gonna make a couple of confessions, just telling you guys, how I've been spending my free time. Remember, I could be, like, doing homework, or, like, reading out of a textbook, or writing a paragraph or something, but no, no. This is how I spend my free time. The first thing I am completely guilty of is living through my sim. So I recently got into Sims 3. I knew this would happen. I knew it would happen because I have an extremely addictive personality, especially when it comes to video games. And like when I start playing a video game, I will play constantly for just weeks on end until I get sick of it, and then I'll just stop. So what happened with The Sims is my friends introduced me to it, and I'm so guilty of this. So you know how you like name your sim something? I name my sim after myself. And then I make my sim look so much like me that it's almost creepy. And then I'll make her get my dream job. I'll make her get my dream boyfriend and my dream house, and I'll design her entire house or apartment. And I won't just like change the furniture. I'll like change the wallpaper. I'll go as far as like putting like pictures on the walls and like angling them exactly how I want, until the point that it'll take me probably an hour and a half just to design an apartment with one bathroom and one bedroom, because I'm so precise about how I want everything. And it's like she has this perfect life that I want to have. She goes to the gym, she works out, she has a bunch of friends, she goes to all these awesome parties, and she has this perfect boyfriend, and I'm just like, oh yeah, my life is great. No, it's not. My Sims life is like A plus plus. My life is just sitting here playing Sims on the fucking computer. Another thing I'm really guilty of is when I go online, like when I go on my school's website to like check something, check my email, or like check an assignment when it's due, I will literally, like if I have to Google something, I will sit and play the Google game, like whatever game it is. That one time they had Pac-Man up. This was a while ago, but I played Pac-Man for probably a good 45 minutes before I was like, I should probably actually do the assignment that's due by midnight. It's like, what, 10:30, 11 o'clock? No, definitely not. I am so guilty. Google just needs to stop putting up fucking games, because I will sit there and I will play them, and that is not okay. Because Google is where you go for answers, it's not where you go for distractions. Another thing that I'm just horrible with is, those like strategy games, like the filler game. I don't know if you guys have ever played this. It's this little game where all you do is you click on the screen to like form a bubble, and then you have to avoid the little bubbles, like the little balls, from hitting your big ball, and then you have to take up like a certain amount of the screen before you can pass to the next level. I sat there yesterday and I played that for a good solid hour and a half. Or like Tetris. Tetris! You know that when you start playing Tetris, like, you're gonna get to like level 10 and you can be like, oh my god, or like line 10, I'm sorry, and you're gonna be like, oh my god, I got so far, I have to do better now, and you're just gonna keep going and going and going until you've wasted like 3 fucking hours of your life playing Tetris and listening to music on Spotify. And that's what you've been doing with your day. another another thing that I'm really guilty of is video game logic a lot. sometimes, like, in real life, it'll carry over. And I won't understand, like, why it won't work. I won't understand why. I won't understand, like, what's wrong with this problem. Or, like, I'll use video game logic when I'm doing homework. And it's like, wait, that doesn't make sense. And it's like, it's because it's in a video game. It's not real life. I mean, what? You mean that you can't, like, jump from bunk to bunk like Mario can jump from block to block? Really? You can't do that in real life? What do you mean you can't fast forward through this like in Sims? I mean, you could speed shower, but it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. On the same note, I find myself wishing, just thinking, like, what if my life was a video game? Like, what if I could fast forward my life like in Sims? Or, like, what if I could carry on a badass sword like Link and go ham and find fucking money in bushes? Like, how fucking cool would that be? I find myself just sitting here like, why isn't my life a video game? And then I'll sit in class and I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Literally, it is such a huge distraction for me. Like, I'll be sitting there and thinking, like, oh, what should I do in my game? Like, oh, should I plant corn or should I plant onions in Harvest Moon? Or should I marry this person or this person? It's ridiculous. And what really makes me sad is real-time games like Animal Crossing. Oh my god. You know how I said I go through stages? Like, I'll play Animal Crossing every day for like a month. And it'll be great. My town will be like pristine and everybody will love me. And like, I'll have the coolest house and I'll do all these awesome things. But then I'll stop playing because I get bored of it. And then all of a sudden you come back and the villagers are like, oh my god, it's been like 433 days, where have you been? Ah! And it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. And I just, I need to stop. Because I have wasted so much collective time on video games that it's not healthy. And you know what? Just, I got a message. Just bear with me on this, because I am a video game addict. But I don't think I'm gonna stop anytime soon.